Okay, let's do the final episode of Burnout Syndrome. Now, judging by the clothes that Jira is wearing, it definitely came from Ko and go to Pim. He went to Pim to ask Pim if he can give him advice on what to do about AI generated whatever because Ko is using Jira's painting to put into AI system to make money. Honestly, from when I saw this, I was like, Cole, you really got close to this boy, relationship wise. I understand that you like Jira. I understand that. But the fact that you had the idea about AI art by looking at Jira's painting, you legally paid for them to use it. And all that time, you choose now to do it and you never told Jira about that. Jira was actually struggling with making work, finding work, and each one of them had to say something about AI. And another thing, Jira, you wrong for that. You broke this boy's art and you still go back to him. Dude, you didn't even give him a chance to make this friendship process in his brain. And Pim, I really do feel it for you because not only you lost a person that you actually love, not die, but he literally friend zoned you for your ex-friend and ex-partner in business. But now this person is standing right in front of you talking about the very person that you try to cut ties from. Like, dude, at this point, I'm going to follow my win and move on. But each time you're trying to move on, at least I think you're trying to move on, here comes Jira. Jira, you literally told this boy that we can be friends, but he didn't agree to be friends. Hell, he didn't process in his mind that you're actually friend zoning him at this point. You should have given him a space, talk to Ing, not Pim. You're making the entire thing just confusing and hard. Then you have Cole. Since Jira is not around Ko is back to like sleepless nights. He lacks sleep. Remember, he has insomnia. And I think because Ko knows that Ko's trying to make Jira closer to him to get rid of that problem. But also, if he's trying to use Jira to get rid of that problem, is he really in love with Jira or is he just doing this because he wants Jira to be around him to make him sleep? But also he's using Jira in some senses when it comes to art. I don't know. We might think that Pim is right about one thing about Ko. Ko will definitely use you until he doesn't want you anymore. And at this point in time, we're trying to figure out where does feelings go, business wise or personal feelings. Where is it going? I can say one thing. Cole maybe likes Jira. He really does. But then again, he has to focus on trying to beat his competitors. But at the same time, I know he needs sleep. Like his brain's been functioning very happy with Jira and sleeping very comfortable with Jira. So of course he's not gonna get rid of his comfort zone. He's gonna go to Jira, talk to Jira, convince Jira to come home with him, talk to him, stay with him, and maybe he'll tell him that he's not sleeping enough like before when Jira was around Ko. Now here I'm trying to see if Cole went down to his apartment or big place building in the parking lot to talk to Jira because he wants to talk to Jira, but this isn't no fancy place, so it's either he went to Jira's place, but I don't think it's Jira's place unless this could be Pim's place, because remember, even though Ko and Pim are not talking friendship wise, he knows that Jira always communicate with Pim. He just doesn't know what Pim and Jira and Ko has. I mean, he doesn't know what Pim and Jira has because he doesn't know that Jira friend zone Pim. We finally get to go back to the burnout bar because honestly, I don't know why they stopped. Anyways, we see Mawin there. We see Ying. We see Jira. We also see that Ko is definitely upset and he's fighting Pim. The fact that Ko punched Pim, it makes me wonder if it's just like he wants to take out his frustration and then we end up back friends or something, because it doesn't seem like Ko will fight back. I mean, even though Jira is there, it's not going to fight in front of Jira. Or this is just like a last resort until we go friends again, because let's just sort this out. Let's just do what we didn't do and then we become friends. I don't know. But on the real though, that's a side, the fighting side, that Jida never got to or never seen from Cole. Anyways, after that problems are solved, Cole is definitely gonna kneel, try to beg for Jida to actually be in a relationship, come back home with them, see if they can solve things. But Jida already made up his mind, especially seeing what he did with Peem. He's gonna definitely say, no, this isn't right for me. This is not great for the whole thing, and plus you're still gonna use me because that's how I feel like you're gonna do, because you've been doing that, and it's not something he wants in this whole entire relationship. And I did say it before, Jira, if you continue playing the games that you did by trying to play with two men, if you know you have you like one man, you can't be using the other. It just makes sense that you need to pick one. And also, if you continue doing it, you are going to end up alone and no relationship. And so, since Jira sees that there's no turning back or trying to convince Cole from doing something different, he decided to tell Cole that maybe the relationship is something that they don't want. They can't be together at all. Not sure if it's not going to be together working wise, because homeboy, Cole been paying you money. I'm just saying, stay in the work, but not in a relationship. That's all I'm saying. Other from that, if you're going to cut ties, at least try to find a work first before you cut ties. Or just say, let's just be friends, and you can use your connection to help me find a job that can pay way more than you do. Now, if Jira did end the relationship with Cole, I know we feel very hurt, because we know Jira did like Cole, and I know Cole liked Jira, but not in the sense of how Jira liked Cole. Now, seeing that he won't be alone because he has Ink, thank God he has her. She's there to comfort him. Seeing that Girl's wearing the same clothes, this is probably the day off that old burnout bar problems. So this can't be the end. We're not sure if it's going to end off with Jira being single, not together with Cole. I really do want to see that Jira end off this drama, being successful, learning from his financial problems, learning from the entire experience that he's with Cole, and use that to build his entire art, because we want to see Jira successful in the end.